Okay, hi guys. So I haven't really got anything I want to talk about today, and I don't have a tea, so it's not really a tea for Tilly. I did have plans for today, but the weather is terrible. A little update: Halloween will be coming. As the week of Halloween, as you know, and I've got drag shows lined up and stuff, and I want to get out and do some stuff. So I'm going to be doing a revised version of something that I found on YouTube called the beliefs tag. So the first one on the list is ghosts. See previous video. Yes, this is a belief. I do believe in ghosts. Even though I still can't necessarily find like a logical, scientific way to explain them, I believe in them. What can I say? I always really kind of have. So yeah. Next on the list I've got is life after death. So I guess if there are ghosts, there has to be some kind of existence after death. Whether it's heaven or hell, I'm not so sure about that. I mean, I don't believe in angels or anything. I haven't put them on the list, but don't. I know. And yeah, but I don't know, it'd be nice to think there's something else after, whether it's, you know, being a ghost, or spirit, or some kind of reincarnation. Yeah, but again, it's not something I'd be able to explain, so it's one of those things like, yeah, I believe in this, but I have no evidence for it, so I sound crazy. Next on the list is kind of like a joke one, I guess, but I've got Santa Claus, or Father Christmas. We generally call him Father Christmas in the UK. I've had friends that got really annoyed if any of us said Santa because like, oh, that's Americanization. But Saint Nick was a real person. Most of the saints are believed to be real people that were martyred or, you know, did good deeds. So I mean, in that respect, I mean, Saint Nicholas might have been a real person. So of course Santa's real, because, you know, duh, where'd all the presents come from? Next I've got mermaids. No, I don't, I mean, yes, the sea is so deep and there's so much of it that's been undiscovered, but if a mermaid being a human-like fish creature, I would believe that they would be like a dolphin or a whale. They would need some sort of oxygen to survive. If they have like human top halves, that probably means they have a human top half anatomy, so like lungs and stuff. So they'd probably live quite near the surface and not in the deep, dark depths of the ocean. So if they were real, we probably would have seen them by now. That's what I'm saying. Okay, next is the Illuminati. No, I really can't get behind it. Yes, there is some kind of class order in America, like the way American society works. Yes, there have been presidents that are members of the cult, and you know, celebrities have breakdowns. This isn't someone trying to, like, it just happens. There's a lot of pressure if you're in the public eye. You can't be like, oh, the Illuminati tried to ruin her career or whatever, or like give it a boost by making up this breakdown in regards to Britney Spears or whatever. No, it's crazy. Of course there is an order. You know, and generally it's rich white men that have the power in America. So yeah, there is the Illuminati. It's just all the politicians, rich white people. We've got alien life or life on other planets. Yes. I mean, even if it's not humanoid, even if it's not like the Greys, there's got to be something out there that's living. How many different types of animals or living creatures are there on this planet alone? You know, there's so many, like, there's the humans, there's all the animals, and you've got like the microorganisms and like the bacteria and the stuff we can't even see with the human eye. So to think there isn't stuff that we can't see with the human eye on other planets, even that would be crazy. Of course, unless you're one of those people that believes that space isn't real or whatever, which I do, obviously, just want to clear that up. In terms of UFOs and stuff, I don't believe a few of them might have been real, but there's a lot of people that would like to create hoaxes and capitalise on it. There's been some shady stuff happening to people that talk about alien life, so you know, that is suspicious, but again, it could just be a coincidence. On the original list of this they had whether people believed in fate. I decided to it taken off. But obviously things do happen as a coincidence and it just seems weirdly suspicious, but generally probably just is a coincidence, which is nothing to do with aliens, but yes. Next one was a complete addition that I added. So I put on witches, and of course there are people that class themselves as witches or Wiccans. I used to be quite spiritual in that sense. I'm not saying I did loads of rituals or whatever, but I was quite interested in the idea, and of course quite a lot of Christian festivals and stuff do harken back to like pagan traditions, which is quite at the forefront of people that claim to be Wicca. So it is still there, even everyone that's a Christian is technically just a little bit pagan, because they hark back to that. So yeah, I do think it's possible to be more in tune with like certain energies or whatever that maybe people can't sense, or just to be more at one with nature, more like feel more connected to the earth. This sounds so annoying. I guess there is quite a lot like in terms of like Wicca and stuff that is about like being more kind to the environment and stuff, so there is a lot of principles. I think everyone should be a little bit of a witch. Okay, so the next one is Deja Vu. Wait, did I already say that? I have a really weird feeling that I already said that, and I already filmed this whole video. Wait, I know what I'm going to say next. I think I'm going to say, yes, I do. Whether it's like some kind of a spiritual thing or, you know, supernatural, whatever you want to explain it, or whether it's just that life's repetitive and boring, that things come and happen and they seem really the same. But I've had things where I felt like, I swear I've had this conversation with these people in this setting before, but I can't have, unless we're all just repeating the same stuff over and over again, which might link into a simulation theory. Let's not open that wormhole. But yeah, no, I've had encounters of it, and even stuff where it's not quite the normal deja vu, but when you have almost like a premonition, so you saw something like in a dream and it seemed completely random, but then you saw that thing happen a couple days later, like for real. Oh, my dog's going crazy. Deja vu, she does it all the time. Yeah, so stuff like that. So the next one I put God/gods, and I like the idea of religion and people having something to believe in and something to encourage them when times are tough. So I'm never going to bash people for their beliefs. It's when their beliefs, they use those beliefs to put down others, and also organised religion has always been bad. The fact that, you know, gods and various gods have like supposedly like created people in their image in terms of Christianity, but then like the Pope or the King is somewhat superior. No. That completely, like, how can you justify that in the same sentence where you're like, treat my neighbour? It's silly. Maybe there were people, because you think about like the Saxon gods and like the Norse gods and stuff. I do quite like the stuff that they believed about them, like giants and stuff. It's so cool, and it's like way more like fun than just like boring old white man god with a big beard. Maybe there were people who were like extraordinary, like really strong and stuff, and people heralded them as gods, but they were just normal people. Again, I don't know, maybe they were just slightly more spiritual and they were heralded as gods, but they were just, you know, technically born as normal people. So that's my little beliefs tag. I'm going to try to vlog some of the stuff I want to do like in the next week, maybe. We'll see. There might be a lot of week coming. And then Halloween will be the week leading up to Halloween, and then with the vlog of the week. Okay.